So these last two symptoms are extremely embarrassing and I can't believe I'm actually going to share these on the internet. But pregnancy is gross. It is what it is. Hi everyone, my name is Michelle and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my 35-week pregnancy update. So if you're new, I am exactly 35 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. And I am pregnant with my second baby boy. He is due on June 24th. So the pregnancy apps that I have been using this pregnancy are the Pregnancy Plus, the Ovia Pregnancy, and the What to Expect. And according to those apps, he is 18.166 inches long and 5.18 pounds. And it also says that he is the size of a bunch of carrots. So he's getting pretty big in there. I definitely feel like he's getting pretty big in there. He's been rolling around so much you can like see my belly do like waves. It's pretty awesome. I've been trying to get a little video on film for you guys, but he's very stubborn and every time I whip out the camera, he knows it's there and he completely stops. So I'm gonna still keep trying and get that on tape for you guys because I think it's just so awesome. So for my weight gain, so I started this pregnancy at 151 pounds and I lost about 6 pounds in my first trimester and gained that back very slowly. And so as of Wednesday, when I turned 35 weeks, I weighed 163. So far at 35 weeks, I have gained a total of 12 pounds. 12 pounds might not seem like a lot to a lot of you guys, but I only gained 25 pounds total with my first son too, so it seems like it's kind of following in the same track. I tend to gain all of my weight in like the last 4 weeks, so I have a feeling next week I'm gonna have a pretty big weight gain. But I officially have one stretch mark on the bottom of my belly. I didn't even know it was there because it's in a spot where I can't see it unless I'm like looking in the mirror, and I haven't been looking for a stretch mark. But when I went to my OB appointment last week, I forgot to mention this in my last week's video. She was checking my belly and she's like, oh, you have a little baby stretch mark right here. And I'm like, I do? I don't care, like it's not a big deal. But I just thought it was funny because I had no idea it was there. And so when I got home, I like looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh, yep, there it is. And yeah, so I didn't get any stretch marks in my last pregnancy. And I'm 35 weeks and I didn't have one yet. So, well, I was 34 when I found out, 34 weeks. And so I honestly didn't think I was gonna get any this time, but I officially have one and we'll see if I get any more. So now for my symptoms. So this week I have been feeling a lot more uncomfortable. I just feel so big and like it's hard to do things, it's hard for me to move, it's hard for me to walk. I've been getting a lot more Braxton Hicks. They're not painful, they just feel really uncomfortable. I just honestly feel like he has no more room inside of me and my belly just feels so tight and it's just, I love being pregnant, but it's starting to get very uncomfortable. So it also feels like he's getting very low, which is causing a ton of pressure down there. And so that's been making it pretty difficult for me. And it's also, I think, what's making the swelling down there a little bit worse. This week I had a little bit more spotting. Again, same as last time. It's very, 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 very light. Like you could easily miss it. But I'm starting to think it has to do with the swelling because there is like knots, there's like lumps down there. And they're painful. Like it's so much pressure. And I think that could be where the bleeding is coming from, but I really don't know. So I've also been this week feeling like I want to start nesting like crazy. I want to get everything ready. I feel like I'm still at work, so I feel like I still have so much time left to get all this stuff done. So I'm kind of like, I get in these moods, but I don't do a whole lot. I also feel like I physically can't do a whole lot, so that's been kind of frustrating. But I've been definitely wanting to get things ready. Like I'm in full nesting mode, it feels like. So these last two symptoms are extremely embarrassing and I can't believe I'm actually gonna share these on the internet. But pregnancy is gross, it is what it is. But one is gas. I've been having so much gas. Like this week has been the worst, I think, when it comes to that. It's an all-day thing, I can't control it. I feel like I can't hold it in. It just kind of happens and it's very embarrassing. And the next one is again, with the whole feeling like I have no control, I feel like I'm losing some bladder control. So when I have to go pee, I have to go pee like right now. I can't be like, oh, I can go in 10 minutes. No, like if I don't go right now, like I'll probably pee my pants. There was an incident at work the other day where I had to pee and I didn't go right away. And like when I stood up, I tinkled a little bit. So there's that. Not like a lot, like I didn't have to change my clothes or anything, but that's embarrassing and disgusting. So that's been fun. So this next thing is something I just wanted to touch on a little bit. So I'm very excited to meet my little baby boy. I'm very excited to see Liam turn into a big brother. I think he's gonna be an amazing big brother. I think they're gonna love each other and get along great. But as it's getting closer, I've been feeling a little bit of fear when it comes to having 2 kids. I feel like when I had Liam, that newborn stage, it was so hard. I was exhausted. I suffered from postpartum depression. I just wanted to sleep all the time. He kept me up all night wanting to feed and then change his diapers, and I was just so tired. All I did was sleep when he slept. Like, I didn't get anything done around the house. I didn't do anything. All I wanted to do was sleep. And so now I'm thinking, when I go through that newborn phase again, like, how am I gonna do that when I have a toddler running around? Like, I'm gonna have to get up and be a person. I'm gonna have to do all these things while I'm not sleeping. And I'm just getting really nervous of how that's gonna play out. I know moms do it all the time, but it's just something that I'm getting very worried about. I also don't want to give all of my attention to the new baby and have Liam feel like he's being replaced. I've noticed lately, I don't know if he can like sense that the baby's coming soon, but he's been very like attached to me. Like, he's pretty independent, but lately, like, he wants to sleep on our bed. He wants me to like rock him in the chair. Like, he wants me to do all this stuff with him, which, you know, is great. I love spending time with him, but I'm worried that he's gonna feel when the baby comes that he's being replaced. So please leave a comment down below if you have any tips to help me out with any of these fears on how to handle a 3-year-old and a newborn and how to make him feel like he's not being replaced. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, so please let me know. And now it is time for that belly shot. Alrighty, so that is my belly at 35 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.